Hey guys, it's Kingdom Coach Mike. How's everybody doing? We are live, and I'm gonna just come on in here for a little bit, just for a little bit. Imagine that, Coach Mike's coming in for a little bit. I'm just gonna hit on two topics today, and we had, a lot of you know that I'm part of an Accelerator coaching program. There's actually 1,000 of us worldwide. We're from 180 different businesses, and we get taught by the number one. Think of this one: the top coach in the world in network marketing coaches us, and it's absolutely mind-blowing. There's not a single day that we get together that I'm not taking notes, and I'm getting downloaded, and I feel like that, and I talked about this yesterday in a presentation I gave. I feel like that gas tanker full of gas. But for me, it's downloaded with all this information, and it's just a complete load, and it's a load it gets loaded and overfilled every single day. Every single day, I'm around mentors, and I mean it's a daily upgrade. It's a daily level up, and you know what? It's like being that tanker with all these nozzles coming off of you, filling up, all the cars with gas. Well, you guys are the cars. So tap into this grace. Today, I was at Revelation Nation today. Yesterday we did a very large event that was beamed all over the place, and today, Holy Dynamite, we were lined up today. We were lined up today with people coming up, introducing themselves, going, hey, are you Coach Kingdom Coach Mike? And today, and I humbly say this, I'm part of the RISE program. Today I was on bathroom duty, right? So I was walking around, garbage bags and the cleaning gloves on and stuff like that. And that's what you do. That's what you do. You put yourself under the authority, under the mentorship of a prophet, Louis Elias, and you know what? You serve, and that's how you power up people. That's how you rank up. That's how you power up, and that's how you get imparted. Is being in that servant mindset, and I serve and serve and serve and serve and serve. And it's such an easy formula, and trust me, I'm all about formulas. I'm all about systems, and I have been all the way back when I was a professional hockey coach, all the way back, when I first started out in business, at Asper Business College. It was all systems, guys. Everything was all systems, and I see systems, and I continue to work these systems. So, humbled. Sir Richard Branson comes into the house, and it's unbelievable because it would have been about 4 months ago I started administering this. How when I saw the system here, how you got to be mentally, physically, and spiritually, you got to have that balance. Well, Sir Richard Branson, do you think he was dropping any golden nuggets? Do you think Sir Richard had any golden nuggets? He came in, guys, and you know what he is? So we went like this. He just one punch, 1,000 people, and he just like went bam, and he was just like, you got to be in shape. You got to be in shape. You have to be in top physical shape as a business person, okay? Top physical shape. Otherwise, what are you doing? You're letting yourself down. You're letting yourself down. You're letting your family down. You're not becoming your best version. You got to be in the best physical shape possible. And he just went like this, 1,000 people, and he said, non-negotiable. He goes like, who are you fooling? You fooling yourself? You look at yourself in the mirror. He goes, you want to be successful in business, right? You got to walk the walk. You got to walk the walk. Simple as that. And that's, he doesn't need any intro. Everyone knows, Virgin Records, the whole 9 yards, Virgin Airlines. And Sir Richard Branson came in and said, no, you got to make sure that your temple is taken care of. And you know what? I started ministering that. People started looking at me sideways, guys, at Harvest Celebration Church, and you know what? The apostle jumped in there with me, and we started ministering that with Pastor Tamia. And you know what? I see it so much where people can be so elevated spiritually, and then you know what? They're off physically. So if you're off physically, that means you're not in balance. You're not in balance spiritually. If you're off physically, and you can miss it all. You can miss it all. So today, yeah, this is business. That I'm coming in here, and that's the first thing that I wanted to make sure that I hammered home. Get yourself in shape. Get yourself in strong shape, guys, physically, and eating properly, proper sleep, so that when you got to make the critical decisions, guys, with him, in alignment with him, you're making those decisions 100% correct all the time. Okay, so I mean, Sir Richard Branson, guys, and thank you, Sir Richards, for generously sharing your time with us. I mean, he came in and it was 4 hours on branding. You know, who gets 4 hours in branding? You know, and Sir Richard knocked it out of the park. And, you know, I'm gonna pivot here, and we're gonna talk about time management. You know, we're gonna talk about time management, and it's so huge. I mean, I see it. You know what it is? Because I do so many security checks inside my team, that I see people, I see them, and I'm like, how come these people can't get going? How come they can't get going? You know, well, they're distracted. They're distracted on TikTok. They're distracted on Facebook. They're distracted on Instagram. The next thing you know, they're thinking, oh, I'm just going to jump on here for a bit. The next thing you know, they're done. The day's gone and they haven't accomplished anything. So I'm going to share a little secret with you, a little drip what I do here. Guys, I tap out. I mean, I used to be that guy that was basically, I was married to my business. I was working 100, 120 hours a week. It wasn't fun. Everybody else around me was reaping the benefits. And you know what? I mean, you can click on my bit.ly here, guys, like my link tree. Click on it. Go look at my story. One time I was almost 300 pounds. So, I mean, like, everybody else was in shape around me. Everybody else had private lessons, was going to the gym, had leisure time. And you know what? I didn't have any balance. I wasn't in alignment here. And I was trying to manipulate everything by myself. And now here, guys, I tap out like that. I tap out. 3 hours. 3 hours, I'm tapping out. I'm done. And literally, that's the 3 hour workday. And that's tops. That's non-negotiable. And you know, so what do I do? Well, you know what I do is I make sure that I set my day up and I organize it. You know, I've got my organizer all set up, and I do what's called burst 15. And it is unbelievable, guys, when you set your day up the night before and you make it non-negotiable where you're going to be putting in. Now, this is the key here. I put in 12 15-minute burst 15s, okay? And literally, my timer goes on 1 o'clock, and I go as hard as I can, and I plow through. So, I mean, if I got 5 people that I got to circle back with 3-way calls, I'm there. If I've got to post stuff for my team to get stuff into the chats, I'm there. If I got to go help out with one of the ministries, I'm all in. 15 minutes, I burst and I go. You know, and that's just it. It's a burst 15, and when you go all in with no distractions for 15 minutes, by the time you've done your 12th burst 15 of the day, my word, I'm telling you, you look back and you feel it feels like the first one that you did was 3 days ago, right? So I mean, that's my challenge to you. My challenge to you is start off the night before, get into that DMO, get into that routine, guys, where you are, what you're going to be doing is you're going to write down, time block, 12, 15-minute bursts, business bursts, where you're all in for 15 minutes at a time, okay? Set that day up, and you know what? Jump in, leap in for 90 days, and you tell me that your business hasn't grown with the burst 15s, okay, with the burst 15s, non-negotiable. There's no social media, there's no distractions, there's no wavering, there's no looking at pictures, there's no liking sitting there. Guys, don't waste your time, okay? Quit wasting your time. He's given you life here to breathe every single day, okay? Yeah, he created social media. Social media, guys, is a positive. It's a positive to bring people into alignment with kingdom businesses, to bring people into alignment with him. When you tap out at 3 hours, guys, go enjoy it. Go be a parent. Go be a wife. Go be a husband. Go be a best friend. Go serve somebody out in the kingdom, right? Like, use your time wisely where you're actually contributing. Don't be stagnant. Don't be stagnant and confused and double-minded, okay? Get yourself in momentum, people. Get yourself in momentum and be disciplined enough, guys, where, you know what, you're setting aside an hour each day, guys, whatever it is. It could be swimming, right? It could be gymnastics. It could be going for a walk. It could be going for a run. It could be a cycle. It could be lifting weights. Whatever it is, non-negotiable. Okay, Richard Branson, guys. Richard Branson said it best. Get yourself in the best shape possible. Non-negotiable. non-negotiable. Don't let yourself down. Don't let your family down, guys. Get yourself in the best shape possible. Strong physically, strong mentally, strong spiritually. All three here, guys. Okay? All three here. And that's biblical. Okay? That's biblical. Honor that temple, everybody. And let's implement the burst 15s. And you know what? If you saw value here, guys, if you saw value in this here, okay, and the two bombs that I just dropped here, drop a heart here into the comments, everybody. So I want you guys to focus in on that burst 15 and check back in with me. Check back in with me after 7 days. You know, send me a private message and go, you know what, coach, you know, tell me what happened. Tell me how you're implementing it. Tell me what you think of it, okay? And if there's anything that we can add value to that, I'm completely open to it, guys. Burst 15, guys. Burst 15. Time block it off. Time management. Go all in. Make that commitment, everybody. And I'm telling you, what's on the other side of that is complete freedom. And that's what we're after, right? That's what we're after. We're after freedom. I'm Kingdom Coach Mike, guys. Everybody, have a blessed rest of the day.